Okay, guys, I am right now in the studio with Birthmark. How you doing, Birthmark?
Hello.
Yes.
What's going on?
We got a very well-known, I would say, personality. You've been in the Wolverhampton scene for a while now.
Yeah, most of my life.
There
So
you
I'm
go.
a young nip.
There you go.
What do you call it? Young whippersnapper.
Yeah. The amount of times we're in the studio and people come in and they're like, "Oh yeah, I know him. I've seen him about."
Yeah.
See, so you've been doing it for a minute, haven't you?
Yeah, man. Probably let me see. 14, 13 years old. Started MCing to drum and bass. My brother come from London with his drum and bass swag and this and that. I started when I first heard Skibbity and Groove Rider and everybody just jumped on the wave then.
So those were your sort of inspirations and that's what started you sort of off. So tell me again, your brothers then, what do they do? Because I knew you back then as well.
Yeah, well, my eldest brothers went by the name MC Sentinel.
Yeah.
And him and his brethren, my brethren, ATK, Dangerous D. There was like household names for Sidewinder, the over 18 side Milton Keynes, where you had everyone coming through. That's when you had the Wiley coming through. You had anybody now, you know what I mean?
Heartless
and
Crew.
they was all, if you look on the flyers, they was always on the flyer.
So
they had their slot all the time. And then obviously my second eldest brother, he started putting under 18s around Wolves and just out of Wolves, Coventry and this and that. So he's promoting. So the music and the promotion was always around me, and I was just like coming up thinking, let me just spit some bars I like this.
See, so what happened is when I moved from London down to Wolverhampton, I was living in Blakenhall, and that's when I met up with you guys and Kavara and Psycho and all the DAC crew.
Man, the ends dark angels.
There you go. There you go.
Ends,
so that's when I started rolling with you guys, and you guys sort of brought me in really, the flats and that. Yeah,
because obviously me, I was doing the drum bass and garage. My boys, DAC, they were doing hip hop.
And that's what I was doing. That's what I was doing.
They grew up on the Tupac, the Master P. We didn't hear no English hip hop. I can't remember listening to, when the flats were up before they got licked down. Everything was Tupac and Master P. You know what I mean? And they was doing that. And then obviously me getting older from 15 going through to like 19, I was doing bare garage and drum and bass. And then I just went on to the hip hop after that. Cause all my man them are doing hip hop. Go to the studio. I'm flowing quick over these hip hop beats. It sounded alright, but obviously I couldn't catch the thing properly. And then I had to just meditate to it and developing it and grow.
There you go. See, so I'm hearing a lot of inspirations then from that. So when you started sort of taking the music seriously, when was that?
Seriously is when
because obviously when your brothers were doing it, you were just jumping on the mic with the likes of
I took it seriously when I was at Global Gathering, one of the biggest festivals now, and DJ Principal was playing, Juice Man, Champagne Bobby, everyone was on the stage. My brother brought me on the stage, ATK and that brought me on the stage. I was just a young boy, I think I was 16, and I just obviously it was like drum and bass getting mixed with the garage, and I was going ready get set.
I remember that buzz.
And I just saw the whole crowd go mad because you say because you're younger, they embrace you more because you're young then.
Like so they did with Dizzy Rascal.
So when I did that, I saw the crowd go mad. I just remember one light skinned brother run to the front. Always remember with his gun fingers up in the air, and I was thinking, what's going on? Is he like, you know what I mean? I looked at my brethren. Obviously, he's older than me. He's a big man. And he goes, just kill it, blood. That's when I thought, you know what? I like this. I was probably 16, 17. I thought, you know what? Let me do this. Let me try to do this. You know what I mean?
So around that time, you obviously finished high school, and then you said, right, because I know what you did. Was it in college when you bought the studio? Tell me a bit about that.
I built my own studio when I was 19, 20. IMX in Bispace, Blakenhall. It was called Infamous Records. Obviously we grew up on Dragon Ball Z and Akuma. Obviously the symbol was the Akuma symbol and everything. And I had that. But obviously all my friends were meant to jump in, but you know what happens with friends, you know, business and friends don't really mix.
I know
you
this. I know this.
So what happened is, like, I had it for a couple of years. I was doing my thing, and then I thought, you know what, I'm not a technician, so I can't do everything myself. And I had Flames. You know Donovan? He was sick. One of the six.
He recorded at Sam Sharp's the Beatsabar now with me, and we did one track together, me and him, and that was on the first one.
It was him what was meant to be the technician, but he never pulled through. So like everything kind of went downhill from then, and I started going back to Sam Sharp's, aka Beatsabar's, with Dread Lester, R.I.P. and
R.I.P.
you know Spock, who's there still. So that was me when I first had my own studio.
Okay, now the reason why I'm talking about that as well, because I'm trying to show the listeners that I know you as an entrepreneur from young. You get me? Because I remember when you did the fashion label as well. So talk about money made.
Yeah, the same place. I opened a shop by this space with my brethren Reds and Casper from Stay Fresh. It was S3.
Yeah.
And it was called Money Made Clothing. And basically it was them two first, and then they brought me in because they said, yo, obviously my brethren Luke Woodstock died, R.I.P. and that, and I made t-shirts for him. And then Casper and Reds come to me and said, yo, you want to jump on this thing? So I jumped on the thing. But I'm kind of the person, when I'm doing something, I make sure I put everything into it. So I kind of ended up being the front man for it. Yeah. And obviously, as it's getting, friends of business don't mix. So they kind of did their thing separate ways, and I carried on. Ended up going to the MOBOs with it. Giving clothes,
music videos and stuff.
Receiver and that from Peckham, Frontliners, Heartless Crew, M-Dubs, Wretch 32 and that. All got the t-shirt with skull faces and that, you know what I mean? That was, Luke's been probably passed away 8-9 years now, so that's been like 12 years I did that, you know what I mean? So,
and even now that Wolves logo that you did, everybody's still talking about it now.
Which one?
The Wolves one,
when it,
the wolf and you did design.
Oh yeah. Everyone wants that. People inbox me now and say, you know, what you doing with that logo? Can I get that? I'm like, nah, I'm waiting for my things to connect for, and then I can push forward. You know what I mean?
So straight away, I know that you're a clever businessman, because you know that the music and the fashion, they all go together. 100%. So you've got your own brands now. And
I'm not a Gucci man, none of that. Like them things don't impress me. Like you know what I mean? The tight trousers, that's not me. Like,
well, this is it. I thought. Speaking about that, I thought Skepta agreed with you.
yeah.
He switch up now.
Oh, he's man gone back to the thing.
At first he was making tracks saying I don't wear none of that stuff, and now he's wearing all of that stuff and he's looking.
You know what it is? I think because them lot are around fashion labels and they're shaking hands with certain people, and they don't buy clothes. They get everything free. That's what I realized when I was doing the MOBOs. They get everything free. If you're artist and you're on Radio 1 Extra, blah blah, you don't put your hand in your pocket, and that's why they stack so much dough. You know what I mean? So they're probably rocking what they've been given free. Why not? You know what I mean? But I'll just sell it on eBay.
All right then. So let's take a second step. So you've done the music. You've done you had the studio. It feels like we're a kindred spirit, because I feel like in business, I've sometimes got into business with a lot of people, and they've always probably not seen the drive, and it's always ended up being just me sort of doing everything. It's not a good feeling, but
you know what it is? It's the passion of a lot of people. When it gets hard, they give up. They don't realize, like when you go to the gym, obviously I always come from the gym. I don't stink, but you know, but I'm saying, when you get to that certain bench press or legs or that squat, and it's hard, you have to just keep going, and you know what I mean? But with business, people think, you know what, a lot of people think money's meant to come straight away, and they need to start thinking about the money first, because the money will come no matter what, as long as you're enjoying and living a positive life and moving forward, it'll come. You know what I mean? And you might go without bread and milk, and this enough times I had no electric in my flat.
There you go.
Enough times I had to, trust me, I'm from the bottom, so it's like I mean, but I'm still now. I got my things, what I'm doing, so you have to keep doing it yourself.
I was talking to another artist from Wolves at the gym today, actually. I was talking to Maka. Shout out to Maka.
Yeah, man, I saw him still drove past me this morning.
Yeah, and he was talking about what he's dealing with, and it is all about seeing the long term, and not getting too greedy, not getting too disheartened when you don't see it straight away, but knowing that end game is what you're looking at, and just keep looking at that, and that's what people's got to realize. You get me?
100%.
But I've seen that with your journey, definitely, that you're hungry.
I'm the last one standing out, everybody, bro.
It's true.
Remember, there's 20 of us. We all used to roll DAC, Deep Souls, and I'm the last one standing. And I've got so much material, I can't see me dropping it. You know what I mean? And the thing is, I just think to myself, everyone wants this fame and that, like it's not even about that for me. Cause if I can make a decent wage, cause I heard you just talking, if you're gonna make a decent living off music without being in the limelight, you will. If I can do that, that's nice.
That's nice, isn't it?
You know
Couple holidays a year, nice car, bought your house.
I don't want to be in a car running into the car and people chasing me trying to get autographs. I want to be able to walk through and just do my thing, and be like, yo, I'll see you at the show.
It's true, exactly. All right then, so boom, you brought it in already, so let's touch on that now. Now, material, you got lots of it. Tell us about it. What's what you're working on?
I got one EP called Epic, which I'm going to be uploading 3 songs onto the Spotify and this and that very shortly. I'm doing my website this Saturday to get all the links and this and that. Then I got another EP what I've made, which is Epic 2. Luke Henry's sending me, obviously because I write the songs, he builds the beats, so he's gonna send me the beats. I'll finish off that. I got another EP with Ash Cooper, which I'm working with Spock. That's finished, and they're all hip hop rock. You know what I mean? Because
this is what I was going to tell you. So your sound now has definitely changed from the drum and bass, from all of that garage sound, and then the hardcore hip hop. It's changed now with this one. You still got a bit more of your hard hit stuff as well.
Yeah, I think you have to develop yourself as an artist, and obviously, the more you grow, and the older you get, you start going through different things in life, and so it's like I can't be talking about stuff I was doing when I was 18. You know what I mean? So the songs are deeper, more depth right now, and
you definitely couldn't be talking about the stuff you were doing at 18 because you probably get arrested.
And know what? I'll tell you something. I never ever spoke about anything I was doing when I was younger because I don't. It's incriminating, you know what I mean? So I know a lot of people what splash the cash on YouTube videos and this and that, and now they're sucked off road. And I've never spoke about it because I think to yourself, you lot are just dry snitching on yourself. So now I've gone past that anyway, and I'm a dad now. I want my kids to be able to listen to my music.
Exactly. And certain songs and not say, Dad, you did what? You can't chat to me now.
That's it. So when my kids are singing the songs, and you know, when kids like your songs, you know you want to win. You know what I mean? Because my kids love that Wretch 32 and Kojo Fun song. You know, I can't remember how it goes now.
It's about the dancer, the African dancer.
Man, that's a banger.
Then. So you've just said his name. I see you sort of in that kind of, not probably lyrically as Wretch 32, but the same kind of swag. Not
I'm joking.
Wretch 32, top guy, top lyricist.
You know what it is?
The way that you're spitting now, I remember that song, Don't Go, Don't Leave, that he did with that guitar guy. And because of what I heard what you've done with Luke Henry now, it's sort of, it blends in, and you've got a lot of that guitar-y, poppy sound rap stuff that's working at the moment and can come back round. I
don't think that's ever going to go, because you've had Linkin Park and Jay-Z. You've had everyone like just tamper with it. But now I've found my lane with it, I'm just sticking with it. Obviously I do the grime and I do the bashment and I do everything else because it's about the beat for me.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So I would put myself in a category where songwriters are making music for movies.
You know
what I mean?
And I think definitely after I've heard Epic, I definitely think there's a lot of songs that can be put into movies,
and that's what I'm trying to focus on, is making everlasting music. You know what I mean?
When you did the Beatsabar Presents event at the New Hampton Arts Centre in August of last year, you didn't perform anything off Epic, did you? Or did you?
The whole of it was Epic.
The whole of it was, my memory, man. For some reason I couldn't remember if it was, but all I'm saying is, when you came off stage, you were one of the artists that everybody was talking to me about, saying how the way that you mixed it with the rock and the hip hop and the energy, it was top draw.
Even like Springer come up to me and said, "Yo, that's the money there." That's what he said to me. Cause he took my hand and said, "That's the money." You know what I mean?
So I'm telling you, that you've got a formula right there that you've definitely got to work with. Now you're telling me that you've got Epic 2.
Epic 2 is mad. It's
and it's with Luke again. And
yeah.
See, so it's definitely going to be something magical. So keep doing it, man. And you're releasing it as an EP.
Well, at the moment, I'm going to put the 3 songs onto the Spotify, this and that. Shoot my videos for it, and then I'm going to put the 5 tracks out properly. But tell you the truth, I'm thinking about just putting out everything singly for a while first. You know what I mean? Build up the fan base and
getting the song on a Spotify playlist. I'm going to talk to you about this later, because I saw an article and I was thinking, okay then, this is the money. So it's like finding the people who put the playlist together, and who's got similar sounding to what you've got, and getting on their playlist. And then getting the streams. And
I just got myself a live PA system as well. Portable PA system.
So now you can go and live.
I'm off. As soon as that song comes out.
As you drop a song, you can go out and promote it and perform it and all that kind of stuff.
That's exactly.
No, man, you got it. All right then, we're running out of time, so I just want to give you this platform now to sort of say whatever you want to say.
Yeah, man. Check me out on Instagram. I spell my name BM4RK, but it's obviously birthmark. The A's are 4. Everything you'll see is on the Instagram, and then you'll follow the links onto my website, and just keep up to date with me, innit? And that's it, really. Just big up everybody doing their thing. Thanks for the show. Big up Sophie Lou inside.
What are you doing with Starworks as well?
Yeah, I got my brethren DJ K Royal, and we're just, because there's no like, what's how to say it now, like the Heartless crews, MCs and DJs no more. Everyone just goes and just runs on the set. You get 15 man deep on the set. So me and him said, yo, let's bring it back, take it back. And then we're doing our thing, because obviously he's like one of the main guys within Starworks. So we're doing, and he's a DJ. So we're going to do our CDs, and I'm just there on the shows.
Sick.
You know what I mean?
Because I've got a little connection with Starworks. I've done a few backstage interviews when they've got little things going on, like the My Festival and a few other stuff. So yeah, man, shout out to Starworks, shout out to K Royal. And yeah, man, it's all good, it's all good. All right then, what song are we going to play now?
Have you got the songs?
Yeah.
That's good, because I didn't really see the my bad. Play Long Time featuring B1.
Yeah?
Right, long time, years ago.
We'll play Long Time. All right then. Thank you for coming down to WCRFM Birthmark. We'll definitely be catching up very, very soon. And yeah, man, we're going to play Long Time.
Nice.
On 101.8 WCRFM. Bye.